make them out of bako foil. So when you heat them up, they become really pretty flexible and difficult. So I did use these at the bushcraft show a few years back when I wasn't sure about how much kit to try. So I've got lots of these. They are cheap, 3 pots for about 15 quid. And you put them all on. But as they heat up, the lids jam in and they change shape. But it worked. We had some lovely bread, so it is doable. Just a lot more work. And chatting to the guys earlier, I realise now I might improvise and drill a couple of holes in the top, put a loop of metal in, and then we can get the lid off. So it is all doable. So we can do a similar thing to baking with these pots. And now maybe we might use the lid of one of them, and we put the lid in first, rather like yours. Now, when we're proving, we put the bread at the base of the pot. When we're baking the bread, we want to raise it up. So if you are cooking things or baking at home in an oven, your stuff generally goes somewhere in the middle of the oven. You don't put it on the bottom. And the reason that, you want convection. You want the heat to go around everything. So we need to mimic that. So generally what we've been doing is putting some bits of green stick in the bottom to lift it up, or some pebbles, or as somebody said, if they've got their baking beans or things like that, fine. So basically some small stones or green sticks, put them in the bottom, so you're going to sit them on top, raise those pots up. So in here you put a few stones or a few sticks in, you put your dough in there, plonk it in, lid on the top, same sort of thing, it's going to go on the fire and you'll see what we'll do with that. But being an aluminium pot, it's going to be a lot more susceptible to the changes in temperature, so you need to move them around more and keep an eye on the heat, because otherwise you're going to end up with burnt offerings. Sort of like the first night of the day. But yeah, so there's that sort. Then of course there's the, for anyone loving there's a bit more bushcrafty, they may have seen the wonderful zebra tins. So these are pretty bulletproof, stainless steel, absolutely solid, definitely don't deform. These are about 25 to 30 quid. They come in a slightly smaller size, this one and one a bit bigger. So you can do a similar thing with baking. So an advantage of having a stainless steel mug, yeah, you might burn your lips, but you can cook and bake in it. You can boil water in it. So actually, certainly for explorers, ideal really, having a stainless steel mug makes a lot of sense. So you can put a few stones at the bottom, you can put your dough in. Yes, it's going to be a small loaf. Put that in there, and then you can put your lid on the top. And you go, well, how do I put some embers on the top? Luckily with these ones, flip them over, they sit there nicely, and you can put embers on the top and bake. So let's assume you haven't got any of this stuff, but you have got some steel mugs. And now what do you do? Well, you've got your fire, you clear the embers back. Aren't you? Yeah, and you put your bread down there, and because you've got all these tins and you can't find any lids that go on anything, nothing matches, or in fact actually maybe you've got pretty mugs, but you found some container of some sort, and you put that down, you go, oh, those two don't fit. You put your bread in that one, so this is the middle of the fire, all those embers, push back, and you put that over the top. I've got an oven. Job done. Yes, you haven't raised it up, but it's going to work. So what I would suggest is when you, I'll cover small loaf like that, about 20 minutes. It might take longer depending on the temperature of your fire, which I'll cover in a moment, so thanks for that. But it should be about 20 minutes. Keep checking. These are more, because it's only aluminium, it's more volatile to getting burnt, but it will protect it. Similarly, if you could just try it like that if the fire's around it, but it's going to be better that way, and then you can put some embers on the top and manage the heat. So really the key thing back at your sort of Scout HQ is go to the stores and go, what pots and pans have we got? What could we improvise and make? And one of the key things I've been saying to the other groups is go back, have a go at baking some bread if you're lucky enough to have an oven or a kitchen. Just do some baking and do it in the normal oven. Get them inspired by it, and then you go to do it on the fire. Yeah, so it's all that stuff.